Anthem can be canceled. Anthem can be canceled. Anthem has a foundation, so you gotta complete that house. like my, like my grandmother used to tell me, Raw wasn't building one day, Chris. All right. Anthem can be canceled, man. So, you know, BioWare need to really reconsider this. If not, give the game to Bungie, or give the game to Microsoft. Give the game to Microsoft, because all Microsoft the heads at Microsoft Corporation got to do is get 100 people to work on that game and bring it up to code. Okay. Anthem has a foundation, man. So Anthem can't be canceled because was Mario 64 ever canceled? Okay, it's a game where you go where you want to go, do what you want to do, right? Was Halo ever canceled? No, it's a game where you go where you want to go, do what you want to do, right? All right. Was Destiny canceled? Oh no, it's a game where you go where you want to go, do what you want to do. So why should Anthem be canceled? BioWare need to be slapped. The heads at BioWare need to be slapped in their heads. They have a great game that has a lot of potential to it. Okay, has a lot of potential to it. So what the game needs is about 100 people to work on it and bring it up to code. And the first update should be at least 70 to 60, 80 gigs of update to bring it up to snuff, man. To bring it up to today's standards, man. But the game is not dead, man. A game of that magnitude, and plus the game has a following. You can't cancel it. So what are you gonna replace it with? You can't replace it with Dragon Age, because Dragon Age and Anthem are two different games. You can't replace it with Battlefield. You can't replace it with Mass Effect. You can't replace it with Battlefield. You can't replace it with Star Wars. Anthem is a universe to itself. You can't replace it. It can't be replaced. You can't cancel it, or you can't stop from making it. You got to keep adding expansion to it, because that Anthem universe is big. So if BioWare should just hand this game over to Microsoft, the heads at Microsoft, let Microsoft hire about 100 people to work on it. 10 people work on the story, 10 people work on the weapons, the art, blah blah, and go for it. Break the group down in 10 people. 10 people do this, 10 people do that, 10 people do this, 10 people do that. 10 people work on the network, 10 people work on the sound, 10 people work on the animation, all of that. All they need is 100 people to work on this game. The game got a lot of potential to it. So for BioWare to cancel that game, you can't cancel it. So Anthem cannot be canceled. Anyway, found this article today. Says here, it's talking about the cancellation of Anthem, and BioWare talking about they sticking to their sticking to their guns. They really need to work on that game, because the game, they have a foundation. Anthem is like a house. You got the foundation. Okay, work on it some more. Now start to build that house with expansions. Destiny had hiccups. Halo had hiccups. But Microsoft or Bungie was once a part of Microsoft, but now they're independent, trying to do their own thing. Microsoft with 343 didn't give up on Halo. Halo had hiccups. Destiny had hiccups. But those two companies never gave up on their games. They fixed the problem and kept on moving. So why should BioWare be giving up on Anthem? Sounds like a bunch of cowards to me. The game has a lot of promise to it, man. So you can't cancel the game. The game is that good, man, and a lot of people like it, like myself. So for BioWare to be giving up on it, so it says here, it's too bad that Anthem didn't hit quite the mark. On the bright side, though, it sounds like BioWare is taking Anthem rough road as a learning experience. The plan is apparently to to let go of Anthem flaws and accept the game as it is, rather than spending months or years trying to make it live up to initial expectations. When they say expectations or marks, they're talking about sales numbers. But like Phil Spencer said, sales ain't the end all be all to video games. Okay, so this mark or sales number that BioWare and EA is looking for, they need to be slapped in the head, you know. But like Phil Spencer said again, sales ain't the end all be all to video games. So anyway, because if Microsoft messed up with 343 messed up with Halo, and they fixed it, they started working on the flaws with it, they didn't give up on it. And then Bungie had issues with Destiny. They never gave up on Destiny. They keep working on it. Like I said before, why should BioWare? See, they're talking about expectation. They're talking about sales numbers. Every game development studios go through their hiccups. Okay, every game development studios go through their hiccups. Some are intentional. Some are deliberately done. But when the sun rises and sun set, those problems can be fixed. So Anthem has a following, and Anthem has a lot of promise to it. So canceling Anthem is a big no-no. You have to keep working on that game. So you need like I said, you need like 100 people to really work on this game. You know, you can break it down in groups of 10s or groups of 15s or groups of 20s to really work on this game and get this game back up to speed. But just to give up on this game like this, come on, man. You know what I'm saying, if I was Sony, I would probably buy Anthem from buy Anthem from I would buy Anthem from EA. You know, I would buy from them. You know, or BioWare. And if I was Sony, if I was Microsoft, I'd probably do the same thing. You know, you can't say Nintendo because Nintendo don't build powerful consoles. So you need power and specs to really run Anthem. So anyway, like I said, I think BioWare needs to probably give it up to Bungie so they can probably work on the game, or if not, work on the game, keep them separate from Destiny, or if not, merge the two universes together and give the Destiny characters some new flying abilities, something like that. Or if not, BioWare should give the game, give Anthem to Microsoft, Phil Spencer and the crew. I mean, they got some. They can hire what, 100 people to get this game up to speed. Because that's all they really need is 100. You know, 10 people do this, 10 people do that. Break it down in groups of 10s or 15s, or even 20. Like you 20 work on this, you 20 work on that, you 20 work on this, you 20 work on that. You know, like 20 people work on the story and another 20 work on the art and the animation and the level design and whatever, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, but to give up on a game like this, nah, it ain't work. You can't give up on a game like this. It's got too much potential to it. To walk through the market, talking to people, asking people different questions, and then to walk through the market and then go up to your suit and then jump in it, and then you get on a platform and then you see the environment that you got to tackle. It's breathtaking to see. So, and the game is fun. So, the game just needs like 100 people to really work on it. But to give up on it just like that because it didn't hit the mark or your sales expectation that you were worried about, like Phil Spencer said in video games, like Phil Spencer said, sales is not the end all be all to video games. BioWare. Anyway, nice talking to you, beautiful people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or the dark side. Go. Peace. Oh, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for this article. Anthem cannot be canceled. Because if Mario 64 was never canceled, Anthem can't be canceled. So, there you go.